Imagine this. You're walking through the woods, or maybe exploring an abandoned house. The floor creaks, the wind moans, and you tell yourself there's nothing to fear. But trespassing has its price. Some places hold secrets that don't want to be uncovered, and sometimes what's hiding in the dark doesn't want you to leave. Tonight you're going to hear for disturbing, true trespassing horror stories. These aren't just tales of breaking into abandoned properties. They about what happens when you step somewhere you don't belong, and something or someone finds you there. So turn off the lights, put on your headphones, and prepare yourself for a full hour of pure terror. It was late summer when a group of teenagers in rural Indiana decided to explore an abandoned farmhouse that sat in the middle of an overgrown cornfield. Everyone in town whispered that the land was cursed. Strange lights were often reported in the windows, even though the house had no power. The teens thought it was just small-town legend. They slipped through the rotting front porch, the boards groaning under their weight. Inside, the smell of mildew was thick, and the wallpaper peeled in long, curling strips. At first, it was just an adventure. Graffiti covered the walls, broken bottles crunched underfoot. They joked, dared each other, took pictures with their phones. But then someone noticed something none of them had seen when they entered. The kitchen table was set. 4 plates, 4 glasses, all covered in dust, but arranged neatly, as if someone had been waiting for a meal that never came. That's when they heard it, a heavy thud upstairs. The joking stopped instantly. Everyone froze, straining their ears. Another thud, then the sound of slow, dragging footsteps across the floor above them. The boys tried to laugh it off, insisting it was just the wind, or maybe an animal that had gotten inside. But the sound of deliberate steps was unmistakable. Someone was up there, against their better judgment. 2 of them started climbing the staircase, their phone flashlights slicing through the dark. The stairs groaned with each step, threatening to give way. Halfway up, one of them swore he saw a shadow move at the top of the stairs, darting out of sight. They called out, but no one answered. When they reached the landing, they found a hallway lined with old, decaying doors, all of them shut. The air was thick, heavy, almost suffocating. One by one, they opened the doors, empty bedrooms, collapsed ceilings, moldy carpets. But at the very end of the hall, the last door was locked, and from behind it came the faint sound of breathing, slow, shallow, human. They didn't wait to find out more. Panic overtook curiosity, and they bolted down the stairs, yelling for the others to get out. As they sprinted across the porch, one of them swore he heard the locked door creak open behind him, just enough to see a pale hand curl around the frame. They ran through the cornfield without looking back. Later, when they told others in town what they saw, an old man shook his head and said he believed them. He told them the farmhouse once belonged to a family of 4 who vanished one night in the 1970s. Their dinner table had been left set just as they found it. To this day, no one knows where the family went.